if somebody kind of wants you to get to the right answer, they might just give you the right answer. If they really want you to get the right answer, they will ask you the right question. Over the last couple of days, black people have been doing something that I fear is just kind of going over the heads of the rest of white America. You have Charlie Kirk, a white man who gets killed on a white campus in a white state at a white event, and then the response is six black schools start getting bomb threats. And you may have heard people say, now what we got to do with it? How we get in this? And maybe you were moving so fast that you didn't realize that black people were asking you the question and not giving you the answer. Because in grappling with the question, you might realize that even you don't believe the lies that you've told yourself. You just needed them so that you could get a little bit of sleep. I'll give you an example. Things hit the fan in white America, and look where your subconscious takes your eyes, right towards your guilt. Look at that. Did you see that? You see how your eyes went right towards where you believe the retribution and the retaliation for your sins would come from. You tried so hard to anesthetize and hypnotize yourself with the gospel of black people just make everything about race, one of the lies you've told yourself. But it never fooled us. But more importantly, it never really fully fooled you. Deep down, you knew black people weren't making everything about race. You knew that your ancestors made everything about race, that they rounded people up and said that they deserved slavery because of their race, and that they built your entire culture off of propaganda and lies about black people and their deservedness of slavery because of race, that they murdered and mutilated and raped and tortured people for hundreds of years because of race. And you are now supporting policymakers and policies that seek to legislatively further what your more bullish and brute ancestors were only skilled enough to install by force. And you try to believe your own fairy tales well enough so that you could go to sleep, but you keep hearing the screams beneath the soil. They're pesky, so much so that every time there's a loud noise, you look where you lied. Black people were minding their business when Charlie Kirk died, but more importantly, black people were minding their business when Charlie Kirk was alive, making an entire career for himself out of selling you a worldview that a disproportionately dangerous black man was the reason why you are not further in life. And until you grapple with the lies that you created, or that you've told, or that you believed, there will always be a louder and louder heartbeat underneath Edgar Allan Poe's floorboards. Does that make sense?